Natasha, 200's coming up.
Oh yeah.
You've seen a few 200's now since you finished high school.
Yeah.
What is some tips you would recommend for interstate people coming to Adelaide for TDU?
Well, I would recommend first just coming here. I've spoken to people interstate and they and ah about it. They're like, nah, I'm no tourist. Yeah, not sure. Like, it looks cool. Maybe I'll just watch it on TV. You have to get here. Like, how do you know how good or bad it is if you don't experience it for yourself? So that's the number one thing, to actually get here to Adelaide, South Australia, because, you know, as you've seen in Harley's TDU videos over so many years, I think you can get a bit of a feel of the vibe, and it's really a magical time during the tour down under. You know, it's January prime time. It's full summer vibes. You know, the weather here in Adelaide, it's really reliable, so you can count on the fact that it won't be raining, it'll be hot, it will be dry, so there's no, you know, wet weather concerns. It's not like the East Coast, it's not like Sydney. It's hot, it's dry. So all right, you're here. Number one thing, hydration. When I first came here for the week in 2016, I got really dehydrated because it's so dry. Like, the humidity will drop to 9%, literally 9%, and I'm from Sydney where it's a subtropical. So hydration, you have to be hydrating before you even get here. So you want to be drinking enough water so you're pissing clear every couple hours. Clear piss, and that's better digestion, better mood, flat stomach. You just need the hydration. You know, you're dry and you're dehydrated, and then you start getting nausea. Maybe you'll even throw up like I did, and then you won't be riding strong. So hydration, sugar as always. 100 grams of sugar per hour on the bike. You know, you need your refined sugars, and you need your rice, your fruit, your starches, and your location. I recommend staying in Adelaide CBD or in the eastern suburbs, because you're right by the hills, and you can be riding up Northern Summit with the pros any morning, and just go out, feel the vibe, ride with them. And just the Adelaide hills, like, I can't tell you how good they are. I mean, you can see how good they are from my videos and his videos, but you gotta be in it to believe it. In it to win it. See it to believe it. And so stay in the CBD or in the eastern suburbs. You know, some people come here and they stay like in northern suburbs, like even in like Mawson Lakes and that, but nah.
Too far away. Man.
Too far. It's too far from the hills, because you have to be out in the hills early because it's hot so early. Typically it is. So you want to be
eastern suburbs or CBD.
Yeah, you want to be in that good location. People sometimes stay out at the beach, and that's cool. You know, it's flat out there, and then you got to go all the way from the beach to the city to the hills. So I reckon it's good to visit the beach on your own time, but not to stay at the beach. Yeah. But maybe you can do both. Maybe you can, during TDU, you'll stay local, and then maybe you'll head down to the beach. But yeah, you'll get a feel for Adelaide quick, because it's such a convenient place. So we've got your hydration, you've got your sugar as always, you got your location, and you've got your bike. I recommend bringing your bike in a bike that you're comfortable with and that suits you, in cardboard box. We put our bikes in cardboard boxes for the airplane.
Expensive bikes.
Expensive carbon lightweight road bikes.
My $20,000 Australian SX SLA came to the bike shop in a cardboard box. And when I fly that bike, I put it also back in a cardboard box.
Yeah, so that's what we do, because
easy, less faff,
because
less
cardboard boxes, they get picked up and placed down. They get fragile tape put on them. Bags, they get chucked, they get thrown. And if you want evidence of that, literally just go onto Instagram or TikTok and type that in. Type bike bag thrown, and you'll see cyclists sitting in their aeroplane seat filming the bike bags being flung.
Yeah. Well,
literally.
That's it. When I worked at the bike shop, I do a lot of insurance quotes, and every single time a bike came in that was damaged in shipping, every single time it was in one of those big hard case bike boxes, or was in one of those soft bags. It was never ever in the actual cardboard box that all the treks and canals etc. got shipped in. So
that's the first-hand experience right there.
Yeah, so I always use a cardboard box, and you can get it from any bike shop. It's
Boxes are easy, they're cheap,
less baggage claim.
Like issues. People pay up to $1,000 for bike bags, don't they?
We get them all the time when we work at the bike shop.
And like, you know, I know these people mean well. They want their bike to be safe.
They're like high strung.
They are. They mean well.
They mean well.
So it's Bebe's gonna knock that over. So they mean well. Some people will do it, some won't. But you know, we're just giving you advice that works and what we recommend.
That's
so
right.
you can do it.
Yeah. But anyway,
you
that's the
don't.
deal. And also, just take it easy here when you're here. I see a lot of crashes
Oh,
every year.
yep, that's it.
People like riding along, they're talking like this, and then bang, they hit something.
Yeah,
and crash.
because like they're super excited, they've touched down, they're riding,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
vibing. It's easy to crash.
So many crashes. man.
If you see my videos from last year, we're walking through the tour village, talking about the amount of slings that we saw.
yeah.
Like, we're in slings. So imagine coming here to Adelaide, going on your first ride, and you're descending and you crash.
Yep.
And you got a sling. And all you can do is sit in the tour village and watch the big screen.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, but do you really want that? You've bought your bike all the way here? I don't think so.
The biggest crashes: Green Hill Road,
Montacute Road.
Montacute Road, that sharp right-hander, and down near Devil's Elbow, the freeway, and Norton Summit as well. People crash every year, every day.
It's actually Norton Summit last corner.
Yeah.
Because a couple years
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
there was people getting severely injured, being hit by cars
Yeah, last corner.
on that last
Sharp
corner.
right-hander.
So really,
sort of bumping
on
it.
that, yep. Because it's bumpy and because you got the trees, they're casting shadows on the road, and you're always holding on tight. Wear your gloves.
Don't listen to us, sir.
Unless you want the
Don't
beef,
listen to us.
the beef jerky mitts, and you won't really sore hands because you know how sensitive the skin is. Unless you don't want that grows up, put your gloves on and take it easy on the downhills, or take it easy in hospital.
That's it. Look after Mrs. Palmer. That's the deal. Great tips there, Natasha. I'd also add with it 100 grams to 200 grams of sugar per hour. Because a lot of the World Tour riders that I advise with nutrition and top-level triathletes and runners, they're doing 100 to 200 grams of carbs per sugar, table sugar per hour. So they might say, well, I'm not a World Tour rider. It's like, well, you're burning the same amount of fuel they are because you're extra 30 kilos overweight. And I'll tell you what, put 30 kilos on my backpack and tell me to go up Norton Summit. I need extra sugar now because I ain't going to be motivated otherwise.
Be safe, have fun, hydrate.
Pay
Because
attention.
your throat gets dry real quick here in Adelaide. Family comes and visit, friends visit. You're talking and you're riding along to the beach, whatever, and you're like, oh, my throat's so dry, I've got to stop. Like, yeah, just prep, hydrate, carb, stay safe.
Adelaide's the best city in the
Have
world.
fun.
Have fun here. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Be seen. Pay attention. Adelaide's the best city in the world, man. It's like enjoy your time here. It's great. Two Down Under's like the Two Down Under. Literally, I've seen so many races over the decades. The big ones, and they're great. But Two Down Under is definitely something very unique and magical in that it's just a week of Adelaide cycling festivities. Actually, it was literally sort of 2 weeks. The vibe before, during, and it's just amazing. So it's a special time to be here. Take our tips and win.
Hey, babe, there's no bias there. No Adelaide bias.
There's no bias.
It's the best race in the
It is-
world.
I say that just with zero bias. It logistically is. There's no other World Tour race ever that is just based in one city. It's only Adelaide can pull that off.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
Paris, Nice, all these other races of similar duration, they can't pull that off.
Makes sense.
So Adelaide, Turn On, it's just a fucking magical thing. It's just
Yep.
we're in a bubble here, man. This is the only city in the world you can pull this off. It's crazy. The network of the training loops is like 1,001 loops here to ride it. It is the best city in the world to live. The only problem is getting a visa can be hard. Anyway, that's just the wrap up. Anything else you want to add, Natasha?
No, I think that's the general gist. We could ramble on for hours,
There you go.
but a lot more to come.
This jersey came from Swiss rider. Who wore this jersey in 2015? I think it was. Which Swiss rider wore the national jersey? He rode for this team, AG2R. Actually, I think this was 2013. He wore this jersey. Can you remember who this jersey belonged to? If you're a bike geek, not a bike geek. If you're a racer geek, then you'll know whose jersey I came from. So this was Turn Under stock. But yeah, good sun coverage.
Be bright. Get some neon red.
Colour-wise.
Be safe, be seen.
So yeah, who can recognise whose jersey this was? See ya.